Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Three news stories. Firstly, an alliance between two armed groups, one operating in Ethiopia and the other one in Somalia. Ethiopian and Kenyan officials are confirming, security officials confirming that the two groups are working in collaboration. We cannot say they have formed a formal alliance, but coordination is there, according to the government officials. Secondly, uh, Eritrea, Eritreans in Switzerland in trouble. Council of States of Switzerland have reached. It has reached a decision to sign a migration agreement with Eritrean government. And lastly, how many Egyptian troops going to be deployed to Somalia in 2025, starting from January? Egyptian and Djibouti troops are going to be the main troops in African Union peacekeeping mission. Ethiopian troops going to be kicked out of Somalia. How many Egyptian troops are going to be there in Somalia? In which part of Somalia will be deployed? Details in this video. Let's start, viewers. The first story is about coordination between armed groups, one operating in Somalia and the second one in Ethiopia. Uh, Kenyan and Ethiopian security forces are conducting joint operations against the Oromo Liberation Army in border areas. Moyale, Marsabit, Ethiopia, Kenya border area. Their reportedly joint military operation is underway against the Oromo Liberation Army. The security officials from Kenya and Ethiopia say that Oromo Liberation Army and Al-Shabaab are working in collaboration. They are in touch and they are jointly conducting some operations. At least they are connected and they are coordinating for their operations. The security officials say that two Korean nationals were kidnapped by the Oromo Liberation Army and the abductees were handed over to the Al-Shabaab. It shows that the two are working in collaboration. Can we say that the two groups have the same ideology, same agenda, same targets? No. They're poles apart. Al Shabaab is essentially a religious extremist group. The Ola is basically an ethnic militia. We cannot call it a religious extremist militia. Ola's target is Oromia. It wants to establish Greater Oromia, you can say. Al-Shabaab has wider, more extensive targets. It not only wants to capture Somalia, entire Somalia, but neighboring countries as well. So their ideologies, their objectives are poles apart. But sometimes armed groups do collaborate on some specific issues. It does not mean that they have formed an alliance. I don't see them forming an alliance. Maybe on some issues they collaborate. The security officials are claiming that they are collaborating and joint operation is needed. Joint operation is ongoing, reported. Secondly, was Eritreans in Switzerland in trouble because dozens of Eritreans have lost their cases for asylum. Their asylum case is rejected, but the future of their status, their future status, unclear. Swiss government is going to talk to Eritrean government for signing a migration agreement. Eritrean government is not known for taking back its citizens. Ethiopia does the same too, especially when the migrants enter Europe. So Ethiopian, Eritrean governments don't take them back easily, especially Eritrean government. Though Ethiopia in recent months took back thousands of its citizens from Saudi Arabia. When it comes to retaking citizens from Europe, Ethiopia hesitates. Eritrea says no. Swiss government Council of States of Switzerland has reached a decision. The relevant committee of the Council of States, seeing the matter of Eritrean refugees, has reached a decision that Swiss government should reach an agreement with Eritrean government to deport the Eritreans whose asylum cases have been rejected in Switzerland. The Swiss government will send a representative to Eritrea. A few weeks ago, we heard that Switzerland was interested in appointing a representative in Nairobi, Kenya, for talks with Eritrean government. What will Eritrea be offered? Obviously, Eritrea will be offered something. Why would it take back its people? It's not that Eritrean government cares a lot about its people, but if Swiss government offers a lot of money or other concessions, loans, grants, etc., to Eritrean government might agree to take back its citizens. Overall, a lot of good news for Eritreans, Eritrean refugees in Europe and in Switzerland. Britain's Rwanda plan came to a halt after new prime minister was elected. I think only one refugee was deported to Rwanda from Britain, though large amount of money was spent on this plan. Now, Switzerland either wants to reach an agreement with the third government or with the Eritrean government to deport Eritrean refugees whose asylum cases have been rejected. Last viewers, how many Egyptian troops will be deployed to Somalia? It's clear now that Egypt and Djibouti will be key defense partners of Somalia in 2025. Somalia does not want to see Ethiopian troops after December 2024. Ethiopian troops, part of ATMOS, African Union Transition Mission in Somalia, will be told to leave Somalia. Ahmed Fiki, the former minister of Somalia, clearly said a few weeks ago that Ethiopian troops will be part of any peacekeeping operations, security operations in Somalia in 2025. The troops deployed under bilateral arrangement in Jubaland, southwest, will remain deployed as the regional governments want continuation and development of Ethiopian troops. Egyptian troops coming, it's confirmed now. Sorry. How many Egyptian troops will be deployed to Somalia? Well, what is being reported from Egypt is that in the first phase, around 5,000 Egyptian troops will be deployed to Somalia. In which area? The troops will be deployed to Mogadishu, obviously, to Banadir region, which has Mogadishu as its capital. Mogadishu is where federal government is based. Federal government finds it difficult to exercise its authority outside Banadir. So this Egyptian contingent will protect Hassan Sheikh, his government, the courts, the military facilities, parliament, etc. The area is not close to Ethiopian border. Ethiopia has been warning that it won't allow any threats to flourish on Somalia's territory against Ethiopian interests. I think if Egyptian troops start building bases close to Ethiopian border, Ethiopia will take action. Maybe not direct action, maybe through its proxies. So far, Egypt is interested in deploying not just its ground forces, reportedly ground forces, some mechanized units, and air force units will be deployed to Somalia by Egypt. More than 5,000 Egyptian soldiers. Egypt, new defense partner for Somalia. Can the entry of Egyptian troops in Somalia bring stability? I said at the start of this year, by the way, that this year will see serious tensions in the Horn of Africa. That's what we're seeing now. Somalia, Ethiopia tension, Ethiopia, Eritrea, no war, no peace type of situation. Neighboring Sudan, seriously destabilized. Djibouti, internal problems. Djibouti facing economic issues because of Ethiopia-Somali land MOU, Somalia fighting Al-Shabaab, and internal political challenges. So 2024 is a very difficult year for the Horn of Africa, it seems. Thank you for watching.